Hello, and welcome to Roll for Bowl, the game where I let statistical probabilities decide my lunch. As always, we are inspired by Adventures in Ardia. This is episode 47, and we have replaced Jack and Sally with Galir and the Professor and a zombie alpaca for the zombie alpacalypse. Seemed appropriate for a new year. Let's go. So first things first, we're going to roll for soup. We have rolled a 1, that is broccoli white bean. Now I want to emphasize there's no bad soup here, this is just a random order, but I did wonder if Galir was going to bring us down. Galir, how do you feel about the first roll of the new year being a critical failure?
I don't think that I've ever peaked in that we started neutral and have been going down ever since.
Honestly, that's a big mood, buddy. Okay. We are very lucky today. Even though we rolled a 1, we got a great soup. Broccoli soup is one of my favorites, and I don't get to eat it very often because I can't have cheese anymore, but this has broccoli, white beans, spinach, a sweet potato, and nutritional yeast. Sounds good. So here is the broccoli soup once it's been heated and pureed, and as always, we are going to give it a taste before I add anything to it so we know what it should taste like. It tastes like a cheddar cheese soup, only it doesn't really feel like it's clogging my arteries. Good to go. Now it's time to roll for fat, because there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, and yeah, so we're going to knock it out of there, because it kind of points up. There's just a corner pointing up. Oh, and that is a 6! That is a critical success, and cheddar. This is the cheddar cheese I have. It's from Violife. It melts really well. We had nachos for New Year's Eve, and I am super psyched that I have this on hand because nothing goes better than cheddar with broccoli. Let's roll again. Next we roll for some protein power, and that, oh, you can kind of see up there, it's a 4. So that's chicken nug. Here are my chicken nugs. I just did them in my Ninja air fryer. I'm a little worried because I added a little extra liquid to this just because I had it in the fridge, and it made the soup a little thin, so I'm a little worried that the chicken nugs might get a little soggy. And now we need to add a little freshness, and that is a 3, cilantro. I like cilantro. I like it with Mexican food and Indian food. It doesn't scream broccoli and cheddar, but it shouldn't be bad. Alright, now it's time to roll for some wild magic. A d20, we're not going to put it through the little tower because it gets stuck every time. That is a 14, that is mustard. That's a little bit of a wild card, although I do like to dip my chicken nuggets in mustard, so there's that. This is the mustard I dip my chicken nuggets in, so it feels appropriate. It's tangy and strong. And I'm going to get it good and stirred in there because, oh, there we go. I'm going to kind of spread it around just so it's not all in one clump. And we're just going to give that a good stir just so I don't have just a mouthful of mustard at some point. Alright, now we're going to roll for our crunch because we're all crunchy queens here. And I'm just not having good luck with that. But that is a 6. Wassa. This is Wassa crisp bread. They're large crackers, very sturdy. You can use them almost exactly like how you would bread, which is what I do just because gluten-free bread doesn't last very long. We're just going to give one cracker a good crumble over this. You can't do much better for soup than Wassa crackers. They're really sturdy. They hold up well. Got a little bit of saltiness to them. It's a good final pick. I'm excited. Hi guys. Alright, here is our final bowl of soup. It is very hot, but I am excited to give it a whirl. So let's see how this blends together. And that's very good, actually. The cheddar goes well with the broccoli. Actually, the mustard is amazing in this. The cilantro's good. I mean, it's not, I don't know if I'd eat it alone on this soup, but it's fresh enough. So this is really good. The only thing is I added a little extra liquid. I've done it before on the soups where you don't blend. From the Daily Harvest box, it did make more difference with this blended soup, as it should. So that's on me. The only thing is the chicken got a little soggy on the crust, but everything else goes well together. Cilantro is okay, but not bad. But the mustard is amazing. It's a really good lunch. I'm not going to lie. Very good. Not going to lie, I finished that in record time. It was very warming and creamy, perfect winter soup, and everything went pretty well together. So I am going to give it a 9.7 and say it's better broccoli and cheddar. Alright folks, that's all for me. I love you. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year.